Hey guys, welcome back to the summer series today. So many different types of cars are out there with different ways on how they actually engage their four-wheel drive. So stick around and let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome back to the Boar Shed. Today it's raining outside. We're gonna jump into a modern day four-wheel drive. I wanna run you guys through all the little buttons on the dash that have 4L, 4H, all that kind of stuff that may be a little bit confusing to some. So by the end of this video, you should be able to know exactly what the button's gonna do, how you should use it and where you should use it. So let's jump on in and we'll try and figure this out together. Okay, so basics. Every four-wheel drive mode has a purpose to it. So let's run over what you are probably going to see on most modern day four-wheel drives. Recently, I'm saying recently, probably in the past 5 years, there's been another letter show up on the dials, which is a 4A. So 2H, two-wheel drive, high. That's what that is. 4H, four-wheel drive, high, which means obviously front axles are now operating with drive to them. The other little letter that I just mentioned, 4A, was four-wheel drive auto. You will see that in more modern day four-wheel drives that are coming out more recently. And then you got the good old 4L, which is four-wheel drive low. Then that is transferring things down into your low range for some serious off-roading. All right, so 2H, which is two-wheel drive high. This mode is everyday use. So anytime you are on the bitumen or basically any form of sealed road, two-wheel drive high is all you're gonna need. And it is just turn your car on, away you go. Most vehicles will revert to that. Some modern day four-wheel drives will retain what you left your vehicle in if you were in a different mode. But two-wheel drive high, guys, that's everyday on the road type of driving. Or if you're a mad dog, you can cut some six skids when you're off-road. Maybe, if you got something that's got enough power. All right, so 4H, this is four-wheel drive high mode. This is your new best friend when the tarmac disappears. So as soon as you are gonna hit sand, gravel, any form of loose surface, modern day four-wheel drives, you can push of a button or the turn of a dial. Usually most of them are under 80 or under 100 kilometer an hour. You can literally just flick it straight from 2 high to 4 high. It will then engage to that front drive and away you go. Plus side to that is when you are either in the wet or you're off-road, gravel, dirt, like I just mentioned, that is just going to give you way more grip on those surfaces. So any form of loose surface or anything like that, you've got drive at the rear and at the front, so this thing will stay on the road and actually go where you're pointing it. So that is what 4 high is really, really good for. All right, so 4L, this is four-wheel drive low. Now, this is for serious off-roading, steep climbs, you know, muddy ruts, things like that, that you are going to need more control over the drivetrain and the engine of your vehicle. Make sure though that before you try and slap it into 4L that you are checking your owner's manual, because different vehicles require different parameters to actually engage this mode. Some need to be in neutral, some need to be completely stopped. Just depends on your manufacturer. So make sure you're doing that before you try and go into four-wheel drive low. Diff locks, what are they? Basically, you have two really popular ones that most people will know of and see and use. You've got a e-locker, which is an electronically controlled locker, or you can have a air locker. So what's happening there though, guys? So a diff, when you're on the road, one wheel and you turn a corner, one wheel will usually spin faster than the other one. And that way you get that nice smooth driving, you don't get any diff bind. So what a diff locker is going to do, if you are on the road and you hit that, basically it's going to lock both wheels together. So then that way, engine, power to the back, and both wheels are driving at the exact same rotation. That's basic how it works. So when you're off-roading, you come up on a rut, one wheel goes up in the air, and basically it's going to be spinning because that's the one of least resistance. That's how your diff will work when you don't have your locker in. Hit the button, it then sends power to 50%. 50% that side, 50% that side, not 100% that side, and nothing on that side. Which then, bang, you've got drive on that wheel that's actually touching the ground, and that's what gets you out of your sticky situation. So that's a real quick overview of what a diff lock is and how it works. But if you are lucky enough to have a modern day four-wheel drive that has one, most modern day four-wheel drives will have one only in the rear. Some do come with a front one, depending on your manufacturer, but they are super handy off-road, and depending on your vehicle, it'll just depend on whether it utilizes those lockers in a particular drive mode. Most of the time though, you'll have a switch on your dash and you can just go diff lock in and driving out of shitty situations. Okay, so let's talk hill control descent, or hill descent control, whatever they want to call it, because some manufacturers call it something different. This is basically cruise control for going down a hill. Now, you'll find this mainly in automatic vehicles. That's pretty much where you'll see it all the time. But basically, hit the button, take your feet off the pedals, steer the thing down the hill, and the vehicle will do all the hard work for you. It is kind of cool. I'm not a massive fan. I kind of like to drive my cars, but it's there. It's an available feature in most modern day four-wheel drives. So use it to your discretion. All right, so what have we learned? Let's talk about the full overview and golden rules for your four-wheel drive modes. 2H or 2 high, basically on the bitumen, everyday driving, that's what you're using it for. 4H or 4 high, you are going to be hitting the gravel, something that's a little bit loose, sand, stuff like that. That's where you want to be using something like that. 4L or 4 low, that's when you're getting serious and doing some good climbs. All right, guys, there's a little crash course on what your four-wheel drive modes are doing. If you are unsure of any of it, make sure you check your owner's manual, depending on your four-wheel drive. That way you're not going to break something, because that's just not fun. If you like this, make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. That way you're not going to miss anything else that comes up. Hope you guys have a wonderful summertime. Catch us next time. What the hell do they all... Put more power down to the grain. You're just not... I'm trying to get the right words out here.